Well, family, I'm back again. You know my motto already. I don't make believe, I make believers. I'm your gracious host, drummer boy, 1980, hailing from the Carolinas. Columbia, South Carolina to be exact. I hope you're having a good day. If not, you know the old adage, ask yourself why. And remember this, happiness is an inside job and it will always be. And in turning with family, guys, we back today again. We're going to talk about Adam22. I know a lot of people have talked about the situation and I wasn't going to even address it, but I think there are a lot of vital points that people left out and omitted. So I'm going to try to fill in the gaps for you. I also got a clip from Andrew Tate. Just stay tuned. Watch it to the end, all right? I'm going to call you to the screen, guys.
Hey, guys, guess what I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were going to do that.
Well, as you can see, you notice the woman seems quite naked, and the guy came in flexing his pecs, right? Okay. So now one is asking himself, what is going on here? I'm going to let the husband tell it, okay?
So I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. Mm-hmm. We're not in an open relationship, but from a perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But no other guys is busting her.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
something like that happened.
She filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't. I say angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, you vibe like, that's your stitch.
You know, I agreed to it. She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like, she kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
You should have said no.
I said that I wanted her to do it.
I'm like, on top of millions of dollars, Adam, you didn't do that shit.
Fair enough. But I told her, I'm like, I think you should do it. Let's get it out the way.
So how do you vibe about it now?
She's 32.
Do I need to get you an Old English?
No. I don't need to drown the pain in Old English. But I was kind of surprised because I feel like I can like intellectual. So I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married.
Guys, there you have it. He has been with his lady now for 7 years. They was porn stars prior to this incident taking place. But the only difference is that he was having sex with her with other women. Threesomes, him, a significant other, and another woman. So she never been with another guy. So I guess some way along the lines that she convinced him to have her first scene. Now, a lot of people is up in arms about it. I'm not going to get into it as of yet, but let's jump to the Andrew Tate interview right quickly, okay? Let's go.
There's a guy called Adam22. Once again, I have no idea who this man is. I just saw on Twitter yesterday that he was with a porn star who'd never done a male scene. They got married, and like a week after their marriage, she did her first male scene with some random dude, and he's on a podcast defending it.
Did his wife had sex with somebody else?
Correct. Why? Like, this is the level you can, but this is what the Matrix wants from you as a man. They want the woman in charge and the man below with no backbone, because if the woman's in charge, they can emotionally affect her. They can scare her. You can scare a woman easier than you can scare a man. A man. A real man's hard to scare. Talk about women being unhappy. What's actually interesting about the female mind, once again, they're going to call me a misogynist, is that when you're an emotionally led person, you're more prone to chaos. It takes real stoicism to lead. So why are these women unhappy? Because no one's leading them. No fathers, no men of no backbone, no man they respect. So they're relying on society, which is promoting chaos, and their own mental state. Women will say all the time, my period was coming up, so I was crazy. Like, they'll say that themselves. So without any kind of hard rock of emotional security to give her a hug and say, don't worry, baby, calm down. It's okay. When you have no hard rock of emotional security and you leave her to her own devices, she's going to be to a degree chaotic. And you know who told me this? A woman said this to me. A woman said, most women are closer to a mental breakdown than you possibly believe.
I can't say that I disagree with anything that Andrew Tate just said. Now, he got some interesting takes on the women and the men dynamic. Now, when it comes to racism, now, I have to challenge him on a few things, because a few things sound like the alt-right to me. But with that being put aside, we just talking about this situation with Adam22. I can't find no holes or no faults in that. Now, I would add that Adam22 is a YouTuber, right? But he's also a porn star, right? So his wife never been with another man in a porn scene, but they was actually having sex the whole time with other women. And I have seen some people say, well, since Adam is having sex with other women, she should be allowed to have sex with other men. Who agree with that? Put it in the comment section. Is people being a hypocrite by saying, okay, Adam can have sex and threesomes with his wife with other women, but she can't sleep with another dude? Is that being hypocritical? I'm just asking. Is that being hypocritical? And we all know that men are territorial by nature. We all know that. But is it being hypocritical? Is the question. These people live a weird lifestyle, guys. A weird lifestyle. Most people can't fathom. Most people can't wrap their head around it. And I can't wrap my head around it either, because I can't fathom sharing my lady, the woman that I say that I love, the woman that I've married, with another individual, man or woman, because everything belongs to me. All of that box and all that UPS, that FedEx stuff stays in the house. You understand me? It's not for public consumption. It's not for nobody to see her private parts but me. So off rip, I think just being a porn star is basically a life of degeneracy anyway. But that's neither here or there. We ain't talking about that. But we are talking about sharing your wife or your husband with other people. Now, he did a video, an interview with the guy that had sex with his wife. And I'm going to point out a few things to you guys. I'm going to call your attention to the screen, okay?
Oh, I'm getting a call. Oh, okay. I'm going to take this. Oh, hello.
Look who it is.
Mr. Jason Love. How you doing, man?
What's good?
We're just doing a little podcast here and figured that we would, have a little conversation with you to see exactly how all this was for you as well.
Look at the body language.
Cool. That's why I chimed in. Catch y'all. See what's up.
Definitely. So what's the vibe like between you guys? Anything I should know about?
I don't think there's a really vibe. I think it's like a business thing, but I feel just very uncomfortable with this right now. I feel awkward.
A little uncomfortable.
Can you tell him how nervous I was?
Bro, like so nervous. Oh my God. I feel so wrong right now. Like,
It was bad.
It's just work.
Okay. But a lot of people have like a cheating fetish. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like
I feel like you do.
Yeah. Cheating I've done in the past was I'm a little bit turned on by the fact that I was doing something underhand, or take myself out of it. But like, if you're fucking a girl and you know she has a boyfriend and she's doing something wrong, that is kind of hot.
Is it?
A little bit.
You see, he knows.
It's kind of like the adrenaline. Like,
I'd feel so guilty if I was the other woman.
Okay, so Jason, give me a genuine review. How was it?
You want like a number scale, or just like?
Is this not crazy, or is this not crazy? The lines are being blurred here. See what they're doing, guys? This seems like an agent of chaos or something to me. Like, all of the lines are just being decimated and removed. You know what marriage is about. If you want to act in such a vile, animalistic manner, you shouldn't even got married. See, but marriage is now, it's just looked at as just something to do. People don't take the vows seriously, right? Because we all know where marriage comes from. But I'm not going to hurl the Bible at you, all right? I'm not going to bludgeon nobody with the Bible. But I'm just saying, marriage. And he's sitting there asking another man, how was his wife? To rate his wife. And I got a twist and a plot turn towards the end, all right? Stay tuned. God, degeneracy, man.
Like,
numbers sounds like it could be hurtful, but if it's a high number, sure.
Gives me like a 4.
100%, 9 out of 10.
Really? 9 out of 10. Who's a 10?
Well, obviously her.
Oh,
Well, it was a 9 out of 10. I never grasped an entire 10 before. It's like you got to leave room for something that could possibly top the next one.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take a 9 then.
That's fair. Okay, yeah. So a lot of people want to know, I don't know, just like if I should feel diminished as a man as a result of this. Like the cuck narrative is very, very strong. I just want to get your thoughts on that, and if how people should think about that in the context of me being, you know, the silent third party in all this.
Well, I don't know. Like if you look at it in the business aspect, then basically it was just a job, you know. She's high up in her ranks. I'm high up in my ranks. Us two together obviously would make the most amounts of money. So it's not so much being a cook. If you're comfortable with it, y'all communicated it prior. Obviously, she said y'all did. So it's not really a cook situation. It's more of like two people coming and making an understanding.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're cool with it, then, you know, it is what it is. Me personally, I don't know if I have enough in me to allow it, but everyone's different. Everyone have different levels of.
Did y'all just hear a true bona fide porn star? He said that he don't know if he even have it in him to allow his lady to go through with something like this. Now, this is a bona fide porn star. What you got to say about that? God almighty. Some of y'all just too far gone.
I would say mental maturity.
Well, it would be kind of weird for you to find a dude bigger than you. Maybe they could resurrect Andre the Giant or something. Maybe you could get Brock Lesnar to come through and cut it up for you. But I mean, you're kind of like with the biggest dude that I could think of. I don't know. It's going to be tough for you to find a bigger guy.
Oh, they got a couple. They got a couple.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's not just the size, it's everything that goes into it that makes it, you know.
Definitely. Lena is just like shriveling up into a ball right now. I can see how uncomfortable this is making you.
Yes, this is making me very uncomfortable. And I'm glad that he's only, you know, on Zoom and not here right now.
Do you think that would be awkward?
Yes. Also, I would feel like I'd feel a lot of sexual tension, and I felt like we would have to do a scene if you guys were both here.
See, she's out of control now. She's on a tear.
I've been known to have that effect. I apologize.
See, all right. Now I'm going to have to really mind you next time you're going to an adult event that he's going to be at, right?
No, but I would be turned on if you were there.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like you're part of it.
So you think that if me and you go out to a party and we see him, that there's a chance that we'd all end up hooking up after?
I don't know what his stance is on working with you.
Oh, wow. That's a good point. Yeah.
I don't care.
Oh, hell yeah.
I get it in regardless.
Damn, that would be, yeah, I can see that. That would probably kind of make me feel like I had put a cap on this whole situation if we all did it together. Wow, maybe that is the three-way that we should do, because that would be pretty viral rather than just some random guy, right?
Yeah.
It would be crazy.
As long as I'm not sitting in a chair with my fucking arms tied behind my back or whatever.
You gotta hold the camera for one shot.
All right, so now I gotta rewrite the script.
Is anybody picking up on anything else? A lot of these rich guys like Adam22, because he's extremely rich, guys, okay? He's rich. A lot of them have this fetish. And here come the racial component coming in. Because, come on now, let's be real. It's a racial component. This big black guy, BBC, shredding through my wife. I have heard of a guy. This guy was in the army, right? And he was a sergeant. And he always wanted other guys, his privates, to have sex with his wife. So he begged this one guy, man, you got to see my wife, man. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. So, you know, the guy thought that was mighty strange that he kept bringing up his wife often. So he finally seen his wife. And he did say, oh, yeah, man, she's hot. And the sergeant asked him, would you like to bang her? And he was like, what? Like, no, sergeant, no. He said, I'm serious. Would you like to bang her? He's like, no, absolutely not, sir. So this went on for about 6 months. A couple times a week. He was asking him, would you bang her? Would you bang her? Like, no, sergeant, absolutely not, sergeant. He said one night, they all went drinking. And the sergeant asked him, do you want to bang my wife? She's hot, right? He said, you know what? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He says, so the sergeant sawed everything up. He went back to their apartment. He said the sergeant's wife was actually there waiting on him up in a nice skimpy outfit and everything. Everything seemed normal. All right. Okay, cool. So he said whenever that the sergeant's wife took him to the bedroom, she was actually wanting him to position himself to where his head was hanging off the foot of the bed. His head hanging off the foot. And he said, that was mighty odd. He said, so what happened is she actually started giving him some fellatio, some head, if you will. And he said he could see a dark shadow coming up. And he said that he couldn't really make it out until that the shadow got close. And guess who it was? The sergeant. The sergeant had his penis out, trying to stick it in his mouth because remember, he was on the foot. His head was hanging off the foot of the bed. The sergeant and his wife sought that up because the sergeant was bisexual as well. And he said the sergeant was trying to put his penis in his mouth. He jumped up and ran out of there. He said the next day, the sergeant apologized to him and all of that. And, and this and that. I think that the guy ended up getting with another platoon. So hold on, but I want you to catch the end of this video and listen at what he said after Jason leave. All right?
Bye, Jason.
Thank you. Bye, Lena.
Okay. How was that for you?
A little uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable, why?
I mean, 7 years in this relationship, never look at a guy, dance with a guy, text back with a guy, nothing. And then I'm having sex with a guy. It's just a lot to process. I've been conditioned to believe it's cheating. There was one time where we went to a dinner and there was another guy there that just happened to be there and you knew I had slept with him.
That scenario, but there's a lot more to that scenario that she's not mentioning, and
there was not that much more.
I felt weird about it for other reasons.
Okay.
And it was your birthday and you're just bringing it up. I'm like, oh, cool. Make me think about you fucking this guy over here.
Okay. Anyways,
I know.
You were mad about it.
I was a little mad at that time. I was much less emotionally mature or whatever.
I'm clearly emotionally immature. I'm like giggling that you and Jason were just on the call together. So clearly,
so that was awkward for you.
Yes.
Me and him exchanging
and him
energy.
talking about it, just being like, I put it down, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
You notice, hold on. Now she's saying it's weird in one sense, but now just 2 or 3 minutes ago, she was talking about if Jason was in the same room or either they was at a party, they would be sexual attention and that they all three would be having sex together. You have to listen to people's words. But now she acting all like Mother Teresa.
Yeah, but he's smart. He clarifies right away. It was a business move. We're just making money, which is nice.
yeah, I'm sure he didn't enjoy it at all. I'm sure it's like for him.
I probably hated it. He did say you were a 9. It's kind of offensive.
He said that no one's been a 10.
Yeah, but
why should I be a 10?
Gotta feel like you're a 10. I don't know.
I'll be a 10 in your heart, babe. I'll take it.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about your guts too,
Okay.
So, you're actually not gonna see
cringe worthy
after this. It's kind of sad. Kegels with Keffels. That's my new series that I'm working on. Oh, you don't even know who Keffels is, huh?
Mm-mm.
She asked me if she could fuck you, and I didn't bother to tell you because I know you don't know who it is. It's a trans woman.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to do that?
I don't think so. I'm not into it.
Yeah, me neither. Okay.
I feel like I'm going to get canceled for that.
Let's get real scandalous right at the end.
I'm like, fuck, am I going to get canceled for that?
We made it this close to doing the whole episode without any transphobia, but there we go.
Maybe I might, I don't know.
You just got to find the right one.
Try more sexual things and then, want to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, one day. Okay.
I love you. Have fun playing poker.
I love you too. Be safe.
It's never enough. And this is what you find whenever that you start climbing the ladder and get up to the upper echelon. That's what Hollywood is like, how it is. And people, everybody sleep with everybody. You got men on men, women on women, dogs, cats, eating poop and licking butthole. I mean, just all kind of stuff. Because once you reach that level, there is nothing to really go for because you have enough money to live. You can travel anywhere upon the face of the earth, even out of space if you choose to, according to them. So there is nothing left but to get into some type of sexual degeneracy. And I'm telling you, a lot of these rich guys like this, a lot of them are bisexual, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's probably going to come out years later. But mark this video down. I'm getting that bisexual vibe from Adam22. He says that he's not into it, but the way he talk about other men and they cock this and I'm getting that bisexual vibe off of him. And I think that his wife is running things like Andrew Tate said. I think his wife is running things because we all know whenever a woman leads, you gonna be on some hills and some valleys, brother. Roller coaster ride, up and down, all across every which way known to man. But I'm tell y'all something. What do I think about it? If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander, I guess. Because she have money and he have money, but I think that his money far surpasses hers. But they both porn stars and they both agreed, so they are adults. But if it was me, absolutely not. I couldn't sit there like that and watch my woman get banged on camera by another man. And remember, the internet is forever. Forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. Yes, forever. So what do y'all guys think about this? I got to go, guys. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Do that for me, guys. And I do appreciate y'all guys. And come on back to see me now. You hear? And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.